Hello. In this video, I'm going to be spending 24 hours on an island, dancing around like a caveman, while I try to survive. With me on my adventure is going to be Niko. My adventure starts here, when my sister leaves me and Niko all alone on the island. The first thing I do is unpack and settle into the island. It is now just me and Niko on this island. As you can see, this is a super long, beachy island, which I need to explore more. First up, let's walk to the other side of the island. So my journey began with walking to the other side of the island and just exploring what I have to work with. We made it to the other side of the island. And as you can see, this island is beautiful. From the lush forests to the lush trees, the long pebbly beaches, and the sandy water that surrounds them, and the sky-high trees, and this toad I found. Soon after I explored the island, I started to get more settled into the island. I just finished exploring the island, but that worked me up an appetite, and I'm realizing it's been a good 6 hours since I had food. It's time to look for a meal. I began to realize that this was going to be way more difficult than I thought. I searched high, I searched low, and I even searched incognito. But no animals were to be found. As I began to give up hope, I had a vision. I realized I was on an island, surrounded by water. Then I remembered back when I was exploring the island, I stumbled across the sandy beach. Realizing I could just fish, that became my new primary goal. So I fished. I fished a lot, but I didn't catch any fish, and I was pretty frustrated. So I decided to take a break and explore the woods a little bit more, and that's when I found it. A structure created by ancient civilizations, letting me know that I am not the first on this island, and it had the perfect view of the lake. Instead of building a new shelter, I decided to renovate the one I found. The first thing I did was create a rock path from the shore to the shelter, which I think added a nice aesthetic to the place. I also created this fire pit for when we need to build the fire later. And just in time, as after hours of fishing, I finally caught a fish. And both me and Niko were really hungry. Especially Niko. Next, I built a fire in order to cook the fish. I then used rocks by striking them together to create a spark to start the fire. But I said screw it and used matches instead. And as you can tell, I was pretty proud of myself. And this is how my camp looked. I decided to do a fire ritual before dinner. Next, I filleted the fish. When it was all done, I got 3 decent-sized fillets. I then cooked them over the fire. listen to that sizzle. And don't worry, I gave my fair share to the hard worker. After dinner, I decided to sit on a rock and ponder for a bit. Which orange came first? Which orange came? The color or the fruit? I wonder if there's more wheels or doors in the world. Oh well. All that pondering gave me an idea. I wanted to leave my mark on the island, so I decided to create some art. With some charcoal, I drew a handprint. Which I then took a hammer and etched in the permanent shape of my hand. I also created some cool art on this log. And as the sun started to set, I turned in for the night. As I woke up the next morning, I am reminded by the island's beauty. And I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did filming it.